a shit on the daily. But baby, I'm thinking maybe we could agree to work it out like this. I need you to give me your time.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Bree. So she's back with here with another video. So today's video is going to be about things boys do in relationships. I'm not gonna say boys, but things men, guys, etc. do in relationships. So I have my list. I'm recording on my phone right now because your girl hasn't got a camera yet, but that's not here there. So I have my other phone that I'm, reading it off of. Anyway, before I get into this, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Girl, peep the skin. Promise ring for my boyfriend. I love you, babe. Thank you so much for this. I'm wearing it everywhere. I don't give a fuck. Never taking it off. Anyway, I got a hand tattoo. I don't know if I posted a video of my hand tattoo. I think I did. I'm not really sure. And then I got, y'all know these. Ooh, these. And then I got to get this part of my arm done and etc. But anyway, without further ado, we're going to get straight into this video. Again, I'm going to say it again. Don't forget to subscribe. And yeah, because I'm dropping real knowledge. The hell, this is, yeah, like this is knowledge for y'all to take. Okay? Alright. So, number one, they don't express their emotions. Most of the times when guys don't express their emotions, and I've heard this so many times from them, and I've actually sat and really thought about it. The reason there's multiple reasons why your boyfriend or a guy that you're talking to, or guys just in general, don't express their emotions. For one, grow up in society going around thinking in their minds, because it's been instilled that them showing their emotions is a sign of them being weak. Them having or feeling some type of way about something is them being weak. So they go around thinking that, like, what's the point of expressing their emotions, because that's just gonna make people think they're weak or they're not strong. And it's like, imagine having to grow up in a mindset like that. For us women and us girls, we're told that expressing our emotions is okay and it's fine, but for them it's a totally different ball game. So it's like, you have to understand from their perspective, like, they were told growing up that that's not okay, like that's not what you do. So you can't expect them to do something that they were told not to do all their life. And other reasons that guys don't express their emotions, especially to us females, is because us females, y'all, we all gonna have to admit that our reactions sometimes be wild as hell. Like, we have to just admit that sometimes how we react to certain things that men tell us is not always you know what, like, sometimes we go off the radar when they tell us shit. So yes, that is something that, those are two reasons why they don't express their emotions. The second one I already went through, which is hide their feelings because of our reaction. Most guys, they will tell us, they will give us honesty. And then once they see how we react, and it's not, and if it's in like a bad way, or if they feel like it just goes in a negative route every time they tell us something, that's when they start hiding how they feel, or that's when they start not telling you all the time how they're feeling or what they feel, because they know that, okay, I told her this time, she reacted this way, so I'm not gonna tell her nothing no more, because if she's only gonna react how she did before, I don't want to. So that's when they start to become very secret. I'm not gonna say secretive all the time, but they become less vocal about how they feel. Okay. Next one we got is, let me look on this list. They hurt inside but act okay. And that is to protect yourself. That's how a lot of guys protect their mental, protect their emotional, protect themselves from being vulnerable. Is everything that goes on with them, they keep inside, and they really just like harvest it and just let it sit there instead of I'm not gonna say talking about, because sometimes talking doesn't always solve your problems. But instead of like them expressing how they feel, they just keep everything they feel inside, and then they just project this, I'm fine, I'm okay, like I'm chilling type of energy, because that's their way of not being vulnerable. That's their way of feeling like they're protected. That's their way of feeling like they're not being taken advantage of, is doing that. If you understand what that is, like where I'm coming from. Number 4, get bored easily. This is something I feel like they don't, like, us girls kind of like get upset with when boys break up with us. Boys tend to get bored, and it doesn't mean like you're a boring person, but they're tired. They got tired of the energy, or they could be tired of you, or they could just want more. Because as guys go out in this world and they see other girls, or they look at other girls, it's not like you're the only girl on the planet. So you can't really get upset when a guy expresses to you that he's just not feeling a relationship anymore, because that could just be on multiple levels. It could have nothing to do with you. It just could be the relationship itself. It just could be him being in a relationship he's bored of. So don't always take it as something wrong with you when a guy says, oh, I'm bored, or I'm tired, like I don't want to do this anymore. Because it could be other reasons and aspects. But yeah, guys do get bored easily with one person because their eyes wander a lot. And if your guy tells you that his eyes don't wander, he's lying. Because baby girl, every guy's eyes wander when his female's around. Even if he's with his main girl, his eyes are going to venture out to everything around him and his surroundings. And if it's women in his surroundings, he's going to look. So yeah, you know, all I can really say is, as long as you know your man's happy, you don't have to worry. Assume. Guys are probably not as bad as girls when it comes to assuming, but they do assume some things that are not always what they think. Like, sometimes a guy might assume that you don't love him no more because you stopped texting him as much, or a guy might assume because you don't kiss him as often, or you don't want to hug him as often, or you don't want to like be all up under him as much as you were, that you don't love him. So guys do get in their head about a lot of things, and a lot of little slight changes they notice in their females or their girlfriends. They do get in their headline. They do make up scenarios assuming that you don't love them, or you don't want to be with them, or that they did something wrong. So yeah, guys do it, but not as much as females. We assume negative. They just assume because they just overthink a lot. Fear heartbreak. Guys fear heartbreak more than anything because it's so hard for them to give their heart to a female. So then when they do, they're scared, because it's like, once that female breaks their heart, normally guys don't recover from that for a long time. It takes them so long. And then once they recover, they get into a mindset where it's like, I don't even want a relationship anymore. Unlike us females can have a heartbreak and then we'll find another man. Like, we have that will to try again. With guys, they really don't always have that will to try again. So it's like, with them, it's like, okay, she broke my heart, I'm just done for, like, you know. So it's heartbreak for them is really hard. Like, it is. So take that into account. Double standards. This is the other thing guys do in relationships. Some guys, if you're with a guy that does double standards, please get away from him. He's a narcissistic asshole. Excuse my friends, but get away. Because if he's sitting there saying that he can go out with his friends and you can't go out with your friends, that's a problem. If he's saying that, oh, I love you, I don't want you going to the store, but I'll go to the store, that's narcissistic. Oh, babe, I don't want to go out tonight because I know you're in pain and da-da-da-da, but I'll go out for you. Like, if he's saying anything that he can do that you can't do, it's that double standards. Kick it to the door, because just no. Because, baby, why is it that you can go out but I can't? Oh, okay. Why can you go to the store but I can't? You feel me? So yeah, cut that off. Guys always put themselves second. Like, in relationships, guys tend to put themselves second, and women do this too. And I feel like this is a problem when it comes to relationships. Do not put yourself second to another person ever. Like, you can hold that person just as high, but the first person that you have to care about, you have to protect is yourself. Because when that person's gone, who's gonna protect you? Who's gonna take care of you? Who's gonna do anything for you? That, you know what I'm saying? So you have to sit there. You have to put yourself first. And this is for y'all guys. Please put yourself first. It's okay to put your woman on a high pedestal, but not above yourself. And women, do not do it for these men. You can have the person right up there next to you, but if they're above you, that means you love them more than you love yourself. And you cannot love yourself. You cannot love somebody else if you don't love yourself just as much, or more than. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Don't set boundaries. Guys are really bad at having deep conversations about how they feel. And this goes right to the backhand, setting boundaries. It's hard for them to set boundaries because they don't like having deep conversations. Because they, for one, are not the best at expressing their emotions. For two, they don't know how to always logically have that conversation. And mentally, I feel like having conversations with women, when it comes to girls and having conversations with them, men's minds tend to go on overload, so it becomes very difficult for them to do so. So with that being said, yeah, setting boundaries is not always the easiest. Sometimes women, y'all gotta initiate that talk because men will never do it. So if you notice like your boyfriend has he's starting to you feel like he's having an issue or something's wrong with him, please talk to him, because guys are not gonna come to you first. They're not the most assertive and confrontational people on this planet. So yes, please, women, if you see something's wrong with your man or you feel like something's wrong, talk to him. Do not sit there and let him not look okay and you just letting it be. You feel what I'm saying? Like, conversate with him. Or if you feel like the energy's off, talk to him. That is the best way to sit there and help your boyfriend, is to talk to him. Like, watch his actions, watch his behavior. Just watch him. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all get where I'm coming from. But if you guys like this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Y'all feel like I talk some facts. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in my next video. I love you guys. Kisses. Bye, y'all.